What is going on, guys? This is Spade, and this is going to be a BMW 540 update video. And instead of doing a car vlog, I decided to actually do it over some Forza Horizon 3 gameplay. For those of you that are on my Facebook and on my Twitter and even my Instagram, all of you know that I've been having some issues regarding my drive shaft system on my 540. Unfortunately, when I'm finding out all these issues that have been happening with the car since I bought the car, like all the issues that it had prior. Apparently, whenever I purchased the car, it had a on a BMW, it has a drive shaft CV. So there's an actual CV axle that goes on the back of the drive shaft, similar to like an actual axle, like a left or right hand side axle on a vehicle. So what's happening with that is the boot on mine was so old and corroded that it was there no more. So whenever it was raining, dirt, whatever, all that got inside the CV boot or CV area with the bearings and decided to fuck things up. So I was getting this constant, the easiest way to explain it is when you're a kid and you have a bicycle, at least for me, we used to stick bicycle cards in our spokes. That way it would sound like, a little dirt bike driving down the road or riding down the road, a little brrrr, whenever you're cycling. But the noise I was getting was very similar to that, but of a metal kind. So it was a constant sound just like that, but with metal, constantly tapping back and forth. So I decided to get the car up in the air, take a peek at it with my flashlight and everything at my shop, and I figured out that's what was the problem was. I was moving around the drive shaft because you can push up on it, and if there's play in it, you'll be able to tell the drive shaft bearing is out, like the center support bearing is out. Mine was still good. There was no play. I checked the drive shaft guibo or flex disc, which comes from the transmission to the drive shaft, and that's still, while exhibiting wear signs, like wearing signs or symptoms, it wasn't bad at this point. Maybe in a couple of years, but as of right now, it's not bad enough to where I need to warrant spending $200 to replace it. So what I decided to do, I ordered a drive shaft CV from Napa Auto Parts because they were the only ones I could find it from, and then decided to say, fuck it, I'm going to do it myself. I was asking all my buddies who have BMW specific shops if they could get me in, specifically today, Wednesday, and take care of this for me for a reasonable fee, friend price, whatever. I'm not asking for free, but I'm asking for a friend price. I'm not going to pay somebody $400 to do a 40-minute job. And everybody was trying to tell me that, it's 4 hours worth of work, you got to pull the axles, blah, blah, blah. And I came across this one dude named Frankie, on, like, randomly scouring the internet. He was the only person I found to do a write-up with pictures on how to replace the CV axle. Stupid simple. So simple that it's almost like, this can't be right. But once again, I got the part, I got the gasket, I got the grease, all from Napa Auto Parts, a couple things from AutoZone. Had them brought to my shop, got the car up in the air, and then proceeded to follow this dude Frankie's write-up. And lo and behold, it was that simple. Unfortunately, there was a little bit more work on my end than in his. Everything literally just bolted apart, but for me, I couldn't remove the CV from the differential flange that well because the bolts were so long. So I had to use a pry bar to separate it and use a cutting wheel to cut the old bolts out because we weren't reusing them anyways. So anyways, I got the car fixed. New drive shaft CV is in. It's driving fine. But in terms of the engine, I still have that stupid Venostic going on, so it sounds like a diesel engine going down the road. But it's drivable again, at least in its current state. It's not 100% still, but it's at least drivable, which means a lot to me because I'm getting tired of driving my Charger because I love my BMW. I like being able to drive it. But that's an update. I did put pictures in the video. If you didn't see them, please scroll back to where you can see the pictures of what it is I'm talking about in terms of how ugly and gunky they are. And today was the first day in probably about a month and a half that I really got to drive my car. And I wish I was recording because it was this amazing thing that happened. A buddy of mine came over to my house, the guy with the Mustang. You've heard me mention him in a couple of videos. He was getting some random noise from his rear axle, and we were driving side by side just so we could hear it, see if I could hear it coming from his car. And this stupid little Ford Explorer was riding our ass behind us. So we're going the speed limit, so it's not like we're fucking up. you know, and going 20 miles an hour. We're going 40, which is the speed limit through a residential area. And this fucking lady, and it's a lady, and I know why, because of what she did later, like, she was literally riding our ass, honking her horn when we're going the speed limit in a residential area. So she actually pulls into the oncoming traffic's lane that is a no passing zone and tries to pass us. So me and my buddy, we're in performance vehicles, we deny her this with a vengeance. We floor it. She can't get past us. So she's forced to get back behind us because the car is coming on in the opposite direction. So she gets back behind us and continues to ride our ass, honking. It's just funny. Like, it's kind of bad because people nowadays are crazy. They're stupid. They can have a gun. They can do whatever, you know. And she keeps riding his ass to the point to where she's trying to get to my window. She's not trying to get to his. She says nothing to him. She's trying to get to mine. And so at the next light, she actually, I'm turning right at the light. She pulls up next to me, flies up on me, rolls her windows down, and she says, "You motherfucking prick!" and just drives off and from a left-hand turn lane turns right. So if I just felt like being a dick, I could have pulled out and let her hit me and then sue her for whatever money she had, because I'm that type of person. But I was laughing so hard at this that she was so mad because she couldn't pass, you know, two people in souped up cars, even though we were going the speed limit in school zones and residential areas. This lady here was funny. But that shit was cracking me up, though. But I wasn't recording. I actually had the GoPros mounted and in the car. If we were going to go for a cruise, I was going to turn them on, but we were really troubleshooting my buddy's car. It would have been funny to have that on camera, because that shit was fucking hilarious. I've never had that happen before. But anyways, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Just wanted to give you guys another BMW update. And some Forza Horizon 3 footage of me just drifting this Maserati. This vintage Maserati that I built for drifting. So, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see some more Forza Horizon or any more of my random stories. And for those of you who want to keep hearing about the BMW update videos, it's drivable again, so car vlogs coming soon once more. See you later, guys. Thanks for watching.